And here is what we're here for. Let's even turn on this. And let's turn on this. Nope. No, there we are. Here I am, average Joe, six pack, delivering packages. All right, what are we going to do? We are going to grab I'm going to make a video shortly on you want that to go where? Harbor and a minor factory for America. Turn one, and of course, we'll drop that, and let's grab another. Yep. So the goal here is to put um, is to put a convoy, be convoying Japan ASAP, and the goal is to drop the factory here. Now, there's a wonderful thing about this Alaska, and it's the same as Kamchatka. Kamchatka is awesome. 3 different sea zones it connects with. It's the same advantage that Morocco has, that hand grenade talked about. Look at this. Morocco straddles both. Algeria does the same. So you can accomplish a lot even though you're. And then I want to also point out the superhighway between British Columbia and Japan. So here's what I'm going to do. Everything goes north. And you're going to see how really, I don't know. So obviously Japan is very good, but this is a hard full court press on Japan, and it is, I don't know, it seems to be pretty devastating. We're not at war yet, which surprised me. I think last turn we were at war, but we're not at war yet. Okay, maybe the computer learned. Okay, so we're going to take everything up here, and we will just go here just to make sure we're not at war. Yeah, we're not at war. I was tempted to put an air base up there, but that's not what I'm going to do. We're going to pull these 2 out of here, goes over here, and then everything goes, unless there's some danger. Nope. We're going to put everything over here. Last turn I sent the bomber. Oh my goodness, I bombed him silly last game. It's amazing. I don't think that same is going to reach this time. Could be around 1, 2, 3. Oh, it reached. Bomber goes this way. So, and then, of course, I could put a blocker up right there, but, you know, am I really afraid of him hitting my forces? I don't think I am. Also, the advantage of that crook right there is that I can take these forces up here as well. Which turns out pretty impressive. I'm not going to take these guys off of Hawaii, but I'm not going to buttress Hawaii either. If he comes this way, my general attitude is all the power to him, because I think it's going to be a mistake. You know, you're basically going to go against the guy who's making $72 when you're not even making $60. Not yet, he isn't. Let's put 2 fighters on this deck. 2 fighters. Okay, so we have 4 planes. And then we're going to drop extra forces in there. Okay, so let's do something with these guys. And it's not going to help us this time because we will not be able to use the base, the naval base, but obviously a lot easier when you've declared war. So I think that's it. Let's do the run through. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. All right. Then we do the non-coms, and that's just the anti-aircraft guns. Now, I've talked in other videos about the stranded pieces, and that is just so, and I should have taken those guys on the boat right there. Oops. So I could have helped that stranded piece thing. But I've got plenty of units to transport, 2 transports and 2 infantry, so no real loss there. But I could have taken those 2. We don't want to strand these guys. We don't want to even strand our anti-aircraft guns, okay? So that's got to be a principle. If you are leaving guys in Canada, I mean, okay, so I'm getting off point, but just don't strand any Americans. Even the anti-aircraft guns have to be used. That goes into this player development piece here, or that player analysis piece. And you can see here that the units, you've got this many units, America. The Allies have that many units. You look at America and you go, okay, how can we have that much? And it's because they count all the stuff that you will leave behind. So let's not leave anything behind today. But this is the Berring Strait Ball Buster. And let's the coup de grace should be pretty clear when I drop this stuff. And I'm going to go around the horn one more time. Yep, that's all. Oh, land the troops, just in case. Like I said, you could put a blocker destroyer in the Aleutians if you wanted to. Blocker cruiser. Of course, I already didn't do it. So, all right. So there you go. Boom, and then boom. This goes here, and we're going to be able to put down 13 units on the Pacific, and we have a super highway straight at the Japanese. Now, if the Japanese attack, he doesn't have any planes on the deck, so huge problem for him, right? So he really, we can pretty definitively say he cannot attack me. He's got 9 units that can attack. I've got way more than that right there. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I have 9, but I can hit him back with the 5, and I can hit him back with 5. Oh, no, 6. This one down here. So I can hit him back with 6 units, and if I threw in the aircraft carrier, I'd have 2 more hits. So I think we're talking about a pretty strong move. It's going to go right at its homeland, and one more turn of this, dropping some here, and then 3 subs here, and then developing, and we're going to drop in Soviet Far East, and eventually we're going to non-com into Season 6, and then we're going to have planes that go here, and a bomber that goes here, 2 bombers that go in there, and we're going to start bombing Japan, and we're going to put some subs into Sea of Japan really fast. And he's going to have to be building destroyers to get the subs cleared out. He's going to have air support up here. He just hasn't gotten to $60 yet. And then I'm going to go free, be very free with building an air base down here in 55 off of Northwest Northern Territory. That's going to be able to enable me to scramble into 55. I'll put all my ships there. And my aircraft are going to be able to make it to Calcutta, and I'm going to just build that up with sea ships and transports, and just start taking stuff down here. So it's going to, I think, 3-turn build, 3 turns of this, $150 worth of stuff with transports, 3 transports at least right now, probably 4. Getting all of these units onto Soviet Far East, and then I'm going to put the transports either here in 3 or in 4. In 3, they can't reach the Sea of Japan. So in 4, they can. The problem with 4 is that the aircraft are able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 if the Japanese own Siberia. But if they don't, 4 looks pretty good too, and then you can start invading. And if you've got all these resources, one more carrier, I'm going to build one more carrier after this. So it'll be 6 aircraft, 1 bomber, eventually up to 2 bombers, 6 aircraft, 2 bombers, and then whatever I'm transporting will be going to Japan itself. Now Japan's going to resist, but like I said, if you resist too long, what we really have is we have a Calcutta that is free to support both China and a Calcutta that's free to support Russia and a Calcutta that's free to support Egypt. And we're going to actually start doing that right away, evacuating not the infantry. This needs to be built up with just infantry so that if he does come on this way, he is going to pay a dear price. The Russians are going to build mostly infantry, but the Karelian Knot is going to be there. And it's not going to move, by the way. The Karelian Knot is not moving to Finland until he's Belarus and West Ukraine. Then we move into Finland and then into Norway, so that his planes are really going to be caught. They're going to be in the wrong position. And yeah, so there you go. The Berring Strait Ballbuster. I like it. Tell me what you think. Would you try this? By next turn, we will have 2 aircraft carriers, 2 cruisers, a battleship, 2 destroyers, and a sub, and then I get to place 3 sea units right in here. Probably a aircraft carrier, which will be, I believe at that point in time, will be fully loaded. I seem to be missing some planes. Should have 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is the. So I'll have to put buy another. No, I've got 6. I'll have 6 planes on the water. I'll have a 3rd aircraft carrier, probably 2 more subs. So that will be a force larger than his. And like I said, he's already abandoned. His planes have already abandoned Season 6. So by turn 2, I'm actually in the lead in the Navy. All because of, and I've got a superhighway, 1, 2, 3, both to Honolulu as well as to, and I can go right to Hawaii, 1, 2, and 3, and I can also go, of course, to Soviet Far East, and I can even go to Siberia and Amur, 1, 2, 3, up into 5. So I can be in Amur. I mean, Amur is really, you get dropped off in Soviet Far East, you still got 2 turns to walk to, 3 turns to walk to Manchuria. You get dropped off in Amur, you're into Korea and Manchuria pretty fast. All right, that is the, I could talk longer, but let me not do that. Anything over here? I don't think anything over here. But like I said, get those, even the anti-aircraft need to get over to Eurasia. All right, that's it. Correct 36, Berring Strait Ballbuster. Out.